I ain't doing nothing wrong. Tell him that shit. Back up! Back up!
This was a surprise to everybody, to all the residents. They're all getting shaken out of their tents this morning.
Is that normal, or is that kind of unprecedented?
It happens sometimes, but it's abnormal. It's abnormal for Berkeley too. We suspect that because there's an upcoming hearing for a preliminary injunction that they're trying to get this camp out of here to make it moot. We're suspecting that they're going to try and do the same thing over at Ohlone probably next week. It's nowhere for people to go.
Yeah.
You know, they expect them to come to West Berkeley, so if there's nowhere downtown and there's nowhere in West Berkeley, where is everyone going to go? It's crazy. Yeah, this is a new low for Berkeley. This is the fact that they were shooting some kind of gas around earlier and they were using less lethal weapons. They fired a less lethal weapon at one of the people that they arrested. And
what did this scene look like when you came down here? Was it like hectic, people screaming, or was it kind of what was the scene?
Honestly, you can feel it before you come. It's kind of more like we're in a state of depression. There's a lot of unspoken depression. I usually have the smiling depression thing. I'm like, hey, but this one is one of those hard ones to smile and feel like, damn, we're just about to go through some more shit, and there's no safety net. There's no government or city or whatever representative of the system's backup for the mental health issues that are going to come from this. You know, you really need to have, hey, this is going to happen, but you can call these folks. You're going to have this, at least have the right, here's a place to sit down and think about it, you know. But it really is a different level of trauma and terrorism that takes place to each person who just has somebody come up to your home, take everything, and you just got to walk away with nothing, you know?
Throw away mine. See, just because you're throwing it away doesn't mean that you're not stealing from me, Peter. You are stealing from me.
This morning I have to go to Social Security to get an award letter and to go do an evaluation with the agency that might be able to get me housing. So like this is like taking time out of my itinerary this morning.
So that's not because of this. You were already going to do that.
I was already going to do that, but what's preventing me is the fact that I have to answer to this now, and I have to secure my things such as I'm able to keep.
Right.
It's more than an inconvenience, man. This is like culling the herd. Really, you know, I think they have a secret meeting to say, you guys have too much valuable stuff. We need to come by and like remove it from you, you know, have you travel light. Because this is done routinely and all it ends up being is that we get disenfranchised. We get our belongings that we acquire, some of us acquire lawfully, others, who knows, I don't know. But it's just basically to deprive us of our things, clothes, personal effects, anything that, you know, tools.
And I just want to ask real quick, will most of these people kind of like regroup in another encampment somewhere else, or like what happens? Everyone kind of disperses on their own. Art was saying, like
most of the time, once you get forced into a corner like this, because you can't, you're actively told to go to a certain area if you want to set up. Because you won't be allowed to set up any place else in the city.
Right.
But then once you get these people down here and force them to live on top of each other, you know, they tend to dissipate and then coalesce someplace else, wherever that area is.
So right now everyone's just kind of off,
scattered
with it
into
on
the
their
winds.
own.
Everybody's looking around for another place to go, you know. And there really isn't. Most of the places that the camps used to be, and they're all set up. They're all closed down.
Okay.
So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens here now.
So what happens now for you? What's the plan now? Is it just find somewhere else or in the city?
That's a good question. I know that we got some deep issues and swallowing of pride and dissolving over egos. There's got to be a way to like relate and break those common grounds to really find the deepest core values that we have and connect like we really are, you know?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here, bud.
Yeah.